Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 202 of playing chess every day until 2000 elo. Let's find an opponent. So we're sitting at 1741. We find a 1700 from Denmark. Wow, he's been playing chess for a long time. This account was made in 2016. We got a Caro-Kann defense here. We got the fantasy variation. We're going to play a very dubious line where we try to checkmate him very quickly. I doubt. That doesn't feel right. I mean, the point is if I go here, he goes here. Then we go check, comes here. And then I go here, hitting both pieces, offering a queen trade, I think. Or we could take, and he takes. Or we could push. Pushing doesn't look too bad, but then he gets this. So let's just continue with our plan. Check. He has to go there. If he steps here, it's checkmate. And now we go here. Trade the queens. His king cannot castle. He protects this pawn. But that doesn't feel right either. Allows me to check. I guess the knight can come. But then I have this. So maybe I go takes first. And then we're actually threatening this check. So we'll probably have to play here. I don't think that's it. I mean, I guess he does make room for his king going backwards. Could go here. Oh, wait a minute. He can't go there. He has to go here. Otherwise, he loses the bishop. But that doesn't really matter, if I'm being totally honest. I mean, I could play this. Takes, takes. We got two passed pawns. That looks nice. Here, what about takes, though, is the problem. I mean, it looks pretty nice for me, if I'm being honest. I'm worried that if I take and he takes, that I can't hold on to this pawn. Here, he probably en passants, but then I have this. But if I do this, then this bishop gets trapped, right? No? So takes, king takes. I play f5. If he does a random move, or no, if he attacks me, I have back. He goes here. I go here. But then he can take. Here, knight takes. Yeah, I don't like that. Obviously, it's good if he takes, but that's not how you play chess. So I think take. Maybe knight here and then try to castle. Or no, we have to protect their pawn. So let's take. Let's go ahead and protect their pawn. Here. We might even want to play knight a6 in this kind of position rather than here because this knight's controlling this. Can't go here. I'm noticing that there's forks here. I guess if I were to play this, yeah, he wants to get rid of this bishop. I don't really blame him. If I take, he develops. So I might actually go here with the knight. So if he takes, then I take my knight. But after here, I can't go back. So if I go here and he goes here, I have to take. I could also play h5 here. But then he plays this. Maybe this? No, I don't want to let him develop. Tempo, here, then I have to take. At least my knight is then kind of into the game. Does it have any prospects there though? Has to go here. But then he can just push and gain tempo. Maybe that's not good. Let's just go ahead and take. And now we'll just go ahead, develop our knight, try to castle. He'll probably bring the rook to the open file. 97, 95 looks okay. Okay, I don't think that's right. We're just gonna go here. We're threatening a fork, and if he steps onto this file, we just long castle with tempo. This h4 move really weakened this. Okay, but he misses the fork and just resigns. Okay, I will take it. Let's take a quick look at that real quick. Real quick. Yes, sir. Okay, we played with a 91.9 versus his 84.5. Yeah, obviously, like, this is an inaccuracy. It's a gambit. He takes, and the idea is, which you've probably heard me say, is this, and you're trying to checkmate. If they try to protect the knight and go here, it's actually mate. That's kind of the trick. Doesn't really work much, but I don't like playing into the mainline theory, if I'm being honest, because I don't know it. I just know these are the best moves, so we get positions like this, then we take. This is not the best, so I'm supposed to trade right away. Probably draw his king to the center. Happens anyways. This is a mistake. So I'm supposed to just develop, get ready to castle. Taking was the only move, so glad I found that. Developing to the edge of the board was not the best. Wanted me to go here. This is kind of what the stockfish line looks like. Kind of crazy. Yeah, I wasn't playing all that. Anyways, I'm a simple man. I go for fork. I see fork, I go for a fork. And then he blunders the fork, of course. Performance elo of 2250 for me, 2000 for my opponent. Let's go ahead and find a second game. So we get the white pieces against another 1700 Fear Deer. And he's playing a Sicilian. Grand Prix attack, F4. And he's going for the fianchetto line, possibly. He might play A6 here. No, he just goes there. So we're going to go ahead, hit the knight. Knight can go here. And if the knight does go here, we just do this. Takes. It's kind of the idea. We just say if you want the bishop, go ahead, move your knight 3 times. Okay, so I think he wants to play this. For that reason, I'm going to take now to double his pawn structure, which kind of supports his d5 push, but just continue doing our thing. And now that he's fianchettoed here, we might be able to attack this pawn right away. Here, check. We actually have this move protecting the knight, and then maybe bishop here. Yeah, let's go after this pawn. He's gonna play check. I play c3, protecting. Okay, so he immediately attacks. So I'm kind of thinking of just closing down the lines here, because if I go here, he just pushes, and that's not really any good. If I play here, just takes. More than likely. Our knight also has 0 squares, which I don't enjoy. Maybe pushing is a good move, but then he can just take. I could also just castle, then there's no pin. Just go ahead and castle here. Everything's protected. Maybe he locks down the center. I don't know. I don't think locking down the center is a good move, but we shall see what my opponent wants to do. Okay, targets that pawn. I think he wants to play here because the knight doesn't have any squares, but if he plays here, I can just take. So I'm not really worried about that. Once again, if I go here, he pushes, takes. I can just take in that case. So I think I might play that. Let's go there. And the knight protects this pawn from the bishop. He can take here. I am noticing that now because if I took, bishop takes the rook. It should be a little bit unfortunate. I don't know what I can do against that. Takes, knight here. If he wants to give the bishop, takes. I don't think giving the bishop would really be that great. His king's also in the center of the board, so I might be happy to see the center open up a bit. Yeah, he takes. So I think I can go here. If takes, what if he takes here? That's what he's going to do. Then the center of the board is just opening up. And I'm noticing that if takes, we can take this bishop. He can't take because there's a fork. Okay, he takes. Let's go ahead and take here. We're threatening to take the knight. He might play this, but then we can just move the rook, I think. Bishop there, really? He's protecting this. Takes. He could take here, but then I go here. Takes here. We don't have that, I don't think. Slide back, maybe. He's looking to remove the defender. I think I can take here. Yeah, so he takes. And now there's a fork here if we can remove this. So I'm wondering if I can just go here and then here. How does he protect this? He'll have to move his pieces. So let's try for that. You might just get rid of the problem right away as well. But then we should be able to win this pawn back unless he goes here. Yeah, he just wants to get rid of the problem. Understandable. Oh, and he just takes there too. Okay, I get it. I guess we'll take. It's kind of an ugly pawn structure. Yeah, not looking so great for us. It's alright. Let's go ahead and take the open file. Threaten to come in. He's probably just going to push. Wouldn't blame him. Actually, he can't allow me in on that rank because this is a threat. Really? Here, he's planning to do this. Understandable. So what happens when I go here? I go here. Does that en passant? What about that? Let's go ahead. Let's try it out. Check. Okay. That pass pawn is very, very scary. But now I do have this kind of stuff. Yeah, but I don't know. What about this? Check. He can't stay on this rank, otherwise he's going to get mated. Well, is he though? I think this is the move. He cannot block right now. So I go here. He's probably going to play this. Then this comes in. This check. He has to go here. He's just going to push the pawn. I can take the pawn right now. I think taking the pawn is a good move. Just gets rid of all of my threats. But maybe this check first. I think I'm going to go check first and then take the pawn, and we're going to be threatening mate, so I'll have to do something. He goes there? Bro, what? I guess this doesn't result in checkmate, but I can take with check. I guess this points that he's going to go here. Yeah, here he's going to block like this. No, he can't block like that. I go here, he goes here. This is covered. That's his point. Check, he blocks. What if I go here? How does he defend the pawn? Here, here. I just go check, he goes here. But then we have this. I think this is the move. I don't think giving a check in this position is good. Because I go here, he just goes here. And there's nothing. Or is there something? Takes. Check. Here. Takes. Does he have any checks? He can't take because that mate. So check. He goes here. Takes. It's not check. So he has moves. How does he defend everything? Can I take the rook? Takes. 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 Cannot take back. So I think queen f6 actually just wins. Because I think we were able to win this rook, right? After check, or not, that's not check, but we're threatening a lot of nasty stuffs after this. Like we have this check as well. There's no way for him to get at my king. Yeah, we just take. Yeah, but what about this? Or is this better? No? Really? Am I really not winning here? Check, check. I win another rook. Check. He goes down. I go here. Oh. Check. Here. Check. He can run here. That's the point. What about this, though? I think I can just take here. Then I'm threatening to infiltrate. Maybe checkmate. Also gives us a pass pawn. Queen takes e6. What's his best move? Pushes. What about pushes? I think we need to start to worry about his pass pawn as well. Here, if he pushes, we go here. Might have to force a trade. Okay, let's take the pawn. He has to protect f8. I'm also forcing a queen trade potentially here. Not that that would be great for me, but we have options. Yeah, he wants a queen trade. Don't blame him. I don't want a queen trade though. If I go check, he goes here, I take. If he goes forward, we can't really go check. We can get behind the pawn though. I think that might be our best bet. Or we do have this check, and then king has to run. But he can't run because then I have rook in, pinning the queen. So check. He has to block, and then we have this. So I think he actually just lost the game. But if he goes here, here, he can take. Did we just lose the game is the question. We might have just lost the game. Yeah, we definitely lost all of our advantage here. Ooh, if I go here, rook here. No, I just take. That was just such a bad move. I just completely neglected that his rook would be attacking my queen. If I go here, he takes. Then I take. Need to make room for our king. We also have checks. Goes forward. I think our best bet is to just try and trade the queens here and have our rook infiltrate. Is it though? Because this pawn. What am I doing? Takes, takes. He just plays here. Bro, we're insane. We're absolutely insane. We just lost the game in like 3 moves. Luckily for us, it is check though. And he can't come forward, but check here, check here. No, we're losing because the king can just come over and this pawn's gonna go and the rook's gonna be behind it. What a horrible move by us. Okay, so he wants to make it so that he's gonna checkmate me. What about check? If queen takes, no. Check is not, oh, that's check, queen. King has to move. Maybe we can give a check and pick up the pawn somehow. Also now if he takes, we can take with the pawn. But I think he's going to play here. And then I have this check. No, he goes all the way back. I think this check, maybe. Goes here, check. Okay, we need to think about this. So if I go here and he plays this, do I have check? He can go here, and then it's probably game over. No, it wouldn't be check. Oh, wait. What about check? Queen has to take, then here, here. Oh, but this pawn. This pawn is a problem. I go here, I can never do anything on the back rank. So I'm thinking of just making this move. Because he can't really take. So if I play here, he goes here, I go here. He's threatening to come in. No, he's not. I think we just need to solve our back rank problem, like right now, so that we never get checkmated, and then we should be okay. He takes. Now we can take with the pawn. That looks pretty scary. Or does it? If I go here, he just goes here. Let's get our king closer. He can never move the rook off the back rank because of this. Could pick up that pawn. If I go here, 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 takes. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Could come in with check. That's a move. Just get our king active. Oh, that's kind of nasty. If I go here, I can never move my king because he'll take the pawn. I think we can just go here. Hit this. If he goes here, probably king here. Yeah, he takes. But we're not taking back, that's for sure. We're going here, trying to win this pawn. Now we have a pass pawn of our own, which is very nice. Yeah, he pushes. He pushes so that he can infiltrate. He'll pick up a pawn. But I could just go here and not allow him to come in. So if I go here, is there any move? I think this is right. He comes here, I just take. And then that'll allow me to get behind my pass pawn. So we'll try and play for that maybe. Okay, so what's the point of that? He probably wants to start targeting these pawns. So I go here, he goes here. But I think giving up that pawn is fine. I think it's more important to protect all of our back rank and also get rid of that pesky pawn there. I can also just go protect the pawn. I don't think there's any reason not to. Yeah, let's just protect the pawn. Comes forward. Maybe we just go here and then threaten to infiltrate, potentially. Let's go here. So he's threatening check, maybe. Not 100% sure. Check, we can just block. Don't think I'm really too afraid of that. What if he goes here? I go here. Then he can't attack, so let's just push this pawn. Oh, but now we can't block. Okay, that was probably a mistake. If I go here, he just takes. Let's bring the king up. Might be thinking something like this, but I will just go here, I think. Okay, so he wants in on the back rank. If I go here, he goes here. I could just take the pawn or this pawn. I also don't need to allow that. But if I go here, check. If I go here, check here. I think we are gonna want to give up some pawns here. I think it's time to trade some. He pushes. Yes, of course. Now we are gonna take. Goes check. We'll go this way. Here, take. Here, take. Take. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for this. Take, take. If he blocks, we take. And then our king will be in time. He goes that way. I don't really think that's correct. Now it gives me this. Okay, we'll go check. Take the pawn. And now we'll go here. Start pushing our pawn. Bring the king up. Go here. I would love to trade the rooks, please. He does not want to trade the rooks. Can't really say I blame him. I think we go here, try to protect and give checks from the side. Now we can go forward, bring this pawn up. This is protected. Just slowly but surely, I think. Yeah, we have this because we can go here. King goes up. I don't see why we wouldn't go check. And then just get behind it with the rook. Or go here. Check here, here. No, because that. Okay, now let's start rolling these pawns up. Interesting choice, blundering checkmate in 1. Okay, let's take a quick look at that. We got the dub. Beautiful stuff. So we had a 75.3% accuracy versus his 68.3. We actually blundered the game away at one point. I know you guys can't see the graph, but very interesting stuff. That's a mistake already because it allows that. We had a lot of misses. This is a mistake. So I should have just developed the queen. Mistake. Probably take. No. Immediately go here for this. And when I did it, it was a mistake. Takes is a mistake. Mistake. Oh, jeez. What a game. Trade. Mistake? This loses a lot. What did he miss? Rook there. Yeah, I mean, this is one of his biggest assets. He probably should have protected it. Takes. Takes is wrong. What am I supposed to do here? Take the pawn rather than the bishop? Are you serious? Queen, what? What about this? Here? Like what? It wants a draw. This is what it wants. It wants me to force a perpetual. King e8. And everything else apparently is losing. You're supposed to take. What? This is the second top computer move. Like what? What are you going on about, Stockfish? Please tell me. Anyways, we take because we're humans. That's a miss. What did he miss? Check. He played the check after. I guess he just allowed me to have too much. I come in, check. Taking first was, but I thought he had this. Then I go here, I guess. I'm threatening the pawn. Okay, now computer says this is best. Why does he not move the queen? I mean, I'm threatening to pin it. King e8, second top move. I don't know, apparently that's crushing for white. Apparently we're just +5 here. Takes, +5. And we lose a little bit with that. I had to go there to threaten mate. Or not mate, but win the queen. Yeah, I knew as soon as I played that, it was a big mistake. Then we miss an opportunity. We just had to get out of there. I mean, he missed an opportunity back. The only move was the check. And then we throw the game away again. We had the check. This was terrifying, if I'm being totally honest with you. What? Bro, what do you mean? Oh, he's not in time. He can't protect the rook. Oh, how did I miss that? He takes, taking with the pawns, right? Yeah, we had to bring the king. And then we had to attack that pawn. This was the only move. Yeah, I'm glad that I found like the proper defensive resources. And then from here, it was kind of not that hard. Takes. No, we got 2 pass pawns. We just kind of tuck our king in there, and yeah. I mean, if this wasn't mate, I wonder, like, what was I gonna do to protect this pawn? Or do we even have to protect the pawn? I don't know. Anyways, good game. A lot of misses. A lot of, yeah. I'm not very happy about that, but I think I already said their accuracy is 75.3 versus a 68.3. And I had a 1700 performance elo versus his 1450. So, if you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, and subscribing. I will see you.